Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So for today's video, I'm going to be taking you through my Filofax Pocket Holborn. Now, keep in mind, I am still waiting on two things from Etsy to arrive. One of them is actually handmade. I mean, technically they're both handmade, but you know what I mean. So one of them is handmade and it's coming, I believe, from West Virginia. So it's not going to be probably until almost the end of March that it gets here. So when it does come in, I will share it with you guys. And then the other one is actually my dividers, and I didn't know, but those are actually being shipped from Spain in Seville. So yeah, my mistake. It's going to take like over a month probably for them to get here, but I really loved the way that they looked, so I'm not really, that worried. Patience is a virtue, right? So, in case you didn't watch my unboxing of this, this is the Filofax Pocket Holborn, and it's in this really pretty, like, I don't know, like deep brown color. I'm not a huge fan of deep brown or brown in general, especially when it comes to planners and things like that. But for some reason, I really like it with the pocket size. So I am using this as a wallet and not so much a planner. So just kind of throwing that out there in case you were hoping that it was both. It's more of a wallet than it is a planner in my opinion, but I have it so that basically it only has the nitty gritty, because the last thing that I wanted was to be using this as a wallet and have all this extra stuff in here. So this is what it looks like when you first open it. It does not lay flat just yet. I'm trying to train it so that it eventually will. But right off the bat, in the 4 card slots, I have my license, a backup credit card, and then I have my debit card, and then my most used credit card. So these are obviously what I reach for most often, and I really love how convenient this is. And then actually in this pocket right here, I do not have anything. I also do not have anything in this pocket right here. And then moving to the back, I don't have anything in here. And then in this one, I just have some little stamps and some Hello Kitty stickers on the back. And there's actually nothing in the zipper pocket. I don't want to like put change in here because I don't want it to like ruin the leather or anything like that. So just personal preference. But anyways, before I get into the rest of this, let me show you what I have back here. So these I made myself. And let me just get one of these pages out of the way because it does have some addresses on it. But I did make this myself. So this is very similar to what Vivara has from Peanuts Planner Co. Except mine are a little bit more ghetto, but it's okay because they get the job done. So these are literally just pieces of laminated plastic that I cut down to size, and they do fit the entire length of that back pocket. So I am not a Dave Ramsey person. I love the idea, but I like to use my cash back, from stuff that I buy with my credit card to actually pay off my bills. So for me, that's, one of the biggest reasons why I do not use like a cash budgeting system. But I'm kind of giving myself a challenge of only using $20 a week for groceries. And I'll get into that in a minute. So that's why I only have 20 bucks in here right now, because like it says, it's only for groceries. I already bought groceries like 2 days ago, so I'm good to go for this week. But I did put this in here just in case I forget. So for groceries, I'm trying to do $20 a week or $80 a month. And then once a month, I'm going to allow myself to spend $50 to $75. And basically that is so that I can buy stuff like chicken or, you know, anything else that's like relatively expensive. And I like to freeze a lot of my foods, so it'll make it a lot easier to have it stretch further. So that's pretty much how I like to spend my money. I like to, you know, buy chicken like one time and then I try to stretch it out as much as possible throughout, you know, however long it lasts. So that's just something that I'm going to try out. And actually, this entire budget, the 80 plus the 50 or the 80 plus the 75, is less than what I'm currently spending on groceries. So basically, that was my original goal, and I'm going to see if I can actually pull it off. And by the way, all the labels that you're seeing, those are all from the Target dollar spot. And I bought like every pack that I could find because I really love the color scheme. So this really does just fit really nicely in there. All the way at the bottom, and it's pretty easy to see. So getting into the actual meat of the planner, I have this, which came with the planner itself with all of the inserts, and it did have a sticker on it that had like a price tag. I just took that off, and I just wanted to use this as a sort of dashboard. I don't want a legitimate dashboard because I know I'm going to be laminating it, and you know, when you laminate it makes it pretty thick, especially because I know I'm going to use cardstock of some sort. So basically I'm just sticking to this, and I really like how the dark blue looks with the brown. So then I have 2 of these zippered envelopes. I bought these off of Etsy. And one other thing that I want to mention is with every single thing in my planner, I made sure to cut like slits in the holes, because I want to be able to take things in and out easily. But also I'm trying not to ruin the rings. So that was one of the biggest mistakes that I made when I had my first Filofax pocket in the Saffiano. Was I opened and closed the rings so much that they ended up becoming ruined and they had huge gaps. So I'm trying not to do that with this one, especially because I did pay a lot more for this than I normally would for a planner. So in here, I just have like my HSA card and, you know, different insurance cards and things like that. This one, I don't really know what I want to use it for just yet, so it is currently blank. Like there's nothing in there. And then I do have the little ruler in here, and that's just so I can easily flip to this. So this is kind of like a little dashboard, I guess you could say. It's just where I like to put little sticky notes. So this is actually one that I took out of one of my other planners. I believe I took it out of my Arc Mini, cut it down and just repunched it. But these sticky notes are actually from Walmart. And then I am using some of the Filofax inserts, not too many, because I did buy inserts from Peanuts Planner Co., which I'll get into in a minute. But this basically has like a general rundown of things that are going on. So I have like meetings on here that, you know, obviously are not every day or every week type things, events, and then training, appointments, stuff like that. And then the first divider has my cleaning schedule. So this was for last week, and I really, really love how this looks. I love this layout. And it is from Peanuts Planner Co. So you have a main focus for the week, and then every single day has like 4 different lines where you can, you know, check stuff off. And then at the bottom you have some daily cleaning habits, which I really like because of my depression. I tend to wax and wane when it comes to cleaning. So I'm trying to stay on track despite, you know, having my bad days. And then this is just like kind of a to-do list, like running to-do list. So just, you know, stuff that I need to take care of eventually. This is everything that has to deal with the Fly Lady system, which I am actually trying to get back into. And then this is called 2 minutes to peace. So basically, if you're freaking out because your areas are messy or something, you basically just pick one of these and you set an alarm for 2 minutes, and it's supposed to, you know, bring back peace into your life. And then this is probably one of my favorite pages in here. So I have my laundry routine in here. So clothing, I do twice a week. I do it like right after my work week ends, then right before it begins. Mondays for sheets, Tuesdays are for towels. And then this is a morning cleaning routine, and then I have an evening one. And then these are like weekly tasks that I have to do, like without fail. Right here, these are daily tasks that I have to do every single day, or that I at least should try to. And then I did list out my bill due dates. I don't like to carry coupons because I don't want to bulk up my wallet, and I don't really use coupons anyways. So if I do come across some, I tend to forget. So I just listed off a couple that I have that I want to make sure I use before they expire. These are just some things that I want to try that are actually cleaning products. And then this does not really need to be in here, but I just like it so much. This is a recipe for my laundry detergent, which I really, really love this stuff. This recipe is actually something that I got from a lady that I follow here on YouTube. And then I just have a list of people's birthdays. And this I actually got from a website to help you end binge eating. So if you guys are new or you didn't know, I actually used to be bulimic when I was in high school, and it turned into binge eating. So I've been struggling with that ever since. And every single day is a struggle, some more than others. So I like to have this in here just because it really makes you think through everything. And then this is also from Peanuts Planner Co. I forgot to mention that, but I like it just because it has like the grids and you can split things up. Just some random little notes. And then these are like oils that I can and can't use to diffuse because of my cat. Trying to make sure they're all kitty safe. In this next section is just like calendars. So this is what my monthly looks like, and you know, very nice and simple, which I prefer. And then you have another one on the back for April, which I didn't realize. I already had one for April ready to go, so oops. But then I have the Filofax yearly calendar. The last one just has some blank to-do pages. And then I have the Filofax top loading envelope in the back, which normally has stickers, but I took them out because I was actually using them. So the only things that I took out of here that you guys weren't able to see were just some addresses of like local places, like, you know, for shops or restaurants that I want to try, or, you know, it's like super personal information. So like I said before, I try to keep this pretty minimal because I don't want to have this become super packed to the point where the rings start to go, or, you know, it's really hard for me to turn the pages. So pretty much I want this to be a wallet primarily, but I don't see the harm in like having the most basic calendar things or to-do lists in here. So anyways, that is everything. I will do another updated look at this once I get all the stuff from like West Virginia and Spain. But I just wanted to share this with you guys just so you can see how I'm using it currently. But one last thing is the pen that I'm using, which is just this little teeny tiny baby Pilot G2, and this is in the 0.7. So I just got that from Staples, and it actually sits really nicely in the pen loop. Not completely, but you know, can still hang it in there. So anyways, that is everything. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye, guys.